Hello there, my lads. Look, we're back again, and I already made a mistake. I was searching all these bloody doors, and it's not even here, is it? I made a bit of a mistake. I forgot about this bit, the balcony. That's where the smoking man is. Oh, hello there. Right. What's this? You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Lovely bit of detail there. What's this? Oh, shit. Have we been in here? Ah, just a door. Nothing for you here right now, but maybe later. Come on, Kim. Right, here he is.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his immortal cigarette.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
We got your hint. Found the key right under that stone.
Beautiful.
As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes. Honestly, I'm just trying to not screw up anything. I'm not going to make any things right now before it is spectacular. Ignore his question. I was hoping to talk to a possible witness. Your balcony overlooks the murder scene. I mean, that's kind of what I want to do, really. Let's go for that. Spectacular.
Beautiful.
He says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight.
Mm.
I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards door 28. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions. Yes.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
It is sad. Run where? But I just found you again. Go if you must. I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me all the time. Run where?
To the city.
He gestures idly towards distant motorways.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important!
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
Butterfly?
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
Well, we completed that and got fucking nothing out of it. Oh, God. There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on. Let's go, Kim. We have to interview his Sunday friend. Let's do this.
Different, of course.
His shirt. Why is his shirt always unbuttoned? Such a good listener. I like talking to him. There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves. I think our character, Harry, likes this man in a sexual way. He smells good. Why on earth does he smell so damn good? Any of these are leading questions, really.
His shirt.
Lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter.
His shirt.
Kim, I love another man. I'm sorry, but I've been trying to kiss you all evening, and you keep... Never mind.
His shirt. No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned.
His mouth tightens as though trying to hold something back.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
He nods at the apartment door before you. Okay, Kim, fine. We'll do it your way. Kim's jealous. Right. Look at that chap. Kim. Out of my way. Governmental issues take me all over Revelshol, as you can see. That doesn't mean anything to me. A quarterly business magazine. Businessman, perhaps. More fucking clothes. Silk robe. Phew. Definitely putting that on. What do we get for that? 1+1 drama. Become the dragon. Become an addict in a strange bathing robe. We're definitely putting this on. That's the kind of thing Chun-Li wears, if I'm not mistaken. Street Fighter. An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Kim, check out this bloody bathroom. He's got a 4-poster. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Industrial. Oh, look at this nice little kitchenette. See if they've got any beers. Flyers for underground parties. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Kim, there's fuck all here, except this chap.
You have acquired the robe. Keep it, officer. It looks good.
Yes, sorry about that. I saw it on the hanger and just thought it would set off my eyes.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior.
It probably isn't the best thing to be wearing then.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the Coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
This man. I don't like him, Kim.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
Yes.
Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
Point to the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Point to the silk robe you're wearing. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from. Get down to business. Hello, Mr. Villadon, or whatever. Let's get started. Let's get down to business. Get on the bed and limber up. Right, let's talk about the silk robe.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony and across his nipples.
That didn't work at all.
Damn it.
What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor.
Yeah, but it looks splendid on my body.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Here we go. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. You actually witnessed the lynching.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Mm-hmm. The man gives a solemn nod. Excuse me. Turn to Kim. This is just the break we've been looking for. Is it because you did it, Mr. Villarol? Start from the beginning, if you don't mind. Yeah, let's do that.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Mm-hmm. Already unconscious. Interesting.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated.
One step ahead of you, Kim. Yes, it is interesting. Who were they? Can you describe them? How many of them were there? What happened next, right? Can you describe
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording. Bunch of thugs.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
I think we know who they were. How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
7? Okay, what happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Good question, Kim.
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women? Were they Kochkos? Kips? Those funny squinting men? What happened next? Were they men or women? Yeah?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Oh, the fact that that's even in the question, I mean, we're assuming they're all men, I'm assuming. Maybe that woman was there as well. She could be in on it.
Those funny... Oh, officer. That kind of language is unbecoming of an officer of the RCM. I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Aeropagites? What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of time. That's what I was thinking. Those are all my questions. Thanks for your time.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
Complete waste of time. Can you tell me about your friend? What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment? So you're some kind of bureaucrat. What is this international community? What is the price stability? Enough business talk. Let's talk about my penis. No?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes. As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Yeah, fascinating. What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
Okay, and what's this stability?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Thank you, Kim.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what? This is fascinating, but I wouldn't ask you something else.
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
What's our inflation at the moment? So it's 5%, I don't know. You're not answering my questions at all.
The Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
I don't, but I'll have one.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today.
Damn.
That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
I've heard of this before, but I want to know more. No, I don't. Tell me about Sir Lecliffe.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
EPIS.
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What makes Revachol Sir Lecliffe darling? That's nice of them.
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Yes, I don't want to do option 5, but I'll do it anyway.
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the Coalition.
Mind baby? Turn to Kim. So what I'm hearing is that we're moral intern bitches. Ooh, turn to Kim. So we're actually working for the moral intern. That doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, let's do that.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Yes. Turn back to Sunday Friend. Are you a moralist?
But of course.
But why am I a moralist?
Do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Turn to Kim. Lieutenant, are you a moralist? But what is a normal, stable world? Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable. That's true, but let's turn to Kim.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Revachol.
You didn't answer my
A
question.
very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal, stable.
Martinez? Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Good Lord. The only one there. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class under the boot heel of capital. I like that one.
Of course, the detective's personal views are the views of the RCM.
Sorry, Kim.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently. We just haven't tried real communism yet. That old chestnut. And you're telling me this world here is working out well?
It's moving towards the right direction, and that's all that matters. Progress is measured in centimeters, my friend. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yeah.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What is this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for? I don't care.
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
Yes. How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
This man is boring my tits right off. Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts?
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for our talented youth.
If he doesn't know. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself, you creepy bastard?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand. What? I'm not hearing anything.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking you about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
I've waited a whole fucking day to see him. I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
There's nothing else to do. Bloody hell.
A moment, officer.
Mhm.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on. Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around in this apartment. I've already done it. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done. That one.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
Well, that was bloody pointless, wasn't it? Although, hello, what's this? Bloody hell, I almost missed that. Samaran conical hat. Now, I'm definitely running the risk of slightly racist attire here. Logic and -1 suggestion. That's better. I do like this get-up now. It looks like my crowbar's a sword. I look like a feudal Japanese samurai. Maybe. Yes, let's have a look at our notes a minute. It's highlighting the case notes. Right, we might be able to go back to Titus now because we've found a witness. Yeah, I think that's probably all we can do there. I think that was completely pointless, though. I think you'll agree, unless I've missed something. Although I did have an idea that perhaps the bush in question with the key on it might be in the courtyard outside these apartments, perhaps. Bush. It's not that. No. Okay. A little scrote. Right. Right, we'll try Titus again, but my goodness. Seem to be going around in circles here. I was really looking forward to talking to the smoking man. You just bloody scarpered. Get the hell in there, man. Here we go.
It's you again. What is it?
I found someone who saw the hanging, a witness. Okay. Yeah, that ain't happening.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Charles Villadroin, a high-ranking government official from Rue de Saint Grislaine 33B. Let's not do that. Let's just say he's a high-ranking government official and leave it at that. Who he is irrelevant. Yeah, let's do that.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
May not have been specific enough.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Witness said the hanging went down very quietly, no shouting, no commotion. That's a good one. Witness said he saw two people of Areopaginite descent and one Mesk, and that's also good. The witness said it all looked like a surreal play. That's no good. Right, let's go for the no commo. No, that's more specific. Let's go for this one.
Arabagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
Fair enough. What about this one then, you swine?
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Well, this isn't going the way I thought it would. Surreal play.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
He writes in his notebook, Shanky is a liar.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Okay.
Great witness.
He must be really parched because he takes another giant gulp of beer.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Now what the hell do I do? There's no way in hell we're doing this. Right, can I boost up my rhetoric? Where's me old rhetoric? There it is. Boom! Let's try him again.
It's you again.
He bloody
What
is.
is it?
Got my bloody rhetoric powered up. I'm gonna sling it right on you. 8%. Now you're talking. Shit. I'm completely stuck now. Maybe I should have been more specific about the address and all that. Bugger. Safe to say, I'm fucking stuck now. Wait a minute. My attire wasn't causing problems, was it? It could have been. Hat. -1 suggestion. Yes, that probably didn't help. What about my hat? Where's the bloody hat? Oh god! Oh, there it is. Sorry, my loves. +1. Yeah, -1 suggestion. Maybe we need to change our clothes to more suggestive. Right, let's have a look here. Reaction speed, empathy, physical instrument. Yes. -1 suggestion. It's all minus, really. Oh, fuck that. Shit, I don't know what to do now. Can't even find the bloody bush either. Oh, Christ. When Kim's not around to stop you, ask her about what she heard from her room the night before you merged into reality. Oh, this is annoying. Bugger, I don't know what to do now. I do not know what to do. Right, I'm stopping it here. This is going to be a short one. Sorry, my lads. I don't know what to do. Anyway, cheerio, my lads.